Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're here on field 5.
Yeah.
We have Djaan United versus Dhinawan. Dhinawan team, number 1, Curtly Hammond. Number 2, Alex Hinch. Number 3, Ezra Walker. Number 4, Gary Prince. Number 5, Aaron Hinch. 6 is Dwayne Duncan. The halfback is Jonah Duncan. The front rowers are Edward Weldon, William Beale. The hooker is Liam McGrady. Shaitan Prince and Nick Torrens, second rowers, and the lock is Matt Marshall.
Well, my brother, welcome to the 2023 Murray Carnival here on Ginnaburra Cubby country. My main man, the big fella himself, Uncle Ray Nagus. Welcome, my brother. It's really good to see you here. I tell you what, mate, it's blowing a gale today.
Blowing a gale today. The boys are going to have to maybe put the grubbers through today instead of the high kicks.
Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. I tell you one thing, straight away, the Dhinawan boys, their defensive left of that football is incredible. I cannot believe, but the pressure earlier in the play from the Djaan United boys from far north Queensland, some mixture of Townsville boys there, some Cairns boys there. So they're really putting the pressure on earlier in the piece. I've got to say, Ray, first time I've seen the boys come down here. It's good to see new jerseys, bleeding in new blood here at the Murray Carnival. We all know that the Murray Carnival is the place to be for blackfella football here in Queensland.
Yeah, and also a good thing that I've noticed too, a lot of these teams look like they're bringing the younger fellas through and giving them a crack.
Absolutely.
Early, like you were saying, they're bleeding some new players.
Absolutely.
Not only are the new teams coming in.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see what our mobs bring through from our little communities up north and out west.
Absolutely. It looks like early points there to the Djaan United side. They're now 4 points to nil with the kick to come. But I tell you what, finally, the sun is coming out, Brother Ray.
Yes. Yeah, I got here this morning and I thought, I hope I packed a jumper. Went through and there's the jumper there. So I don't think it's been this cold in previous years here this time of year. But like you say, the wind has affected their goal kick there, so it's unsuccessful there. So the score remains 4-0 to Djaan United.
Speaking of which, Brother Ray, these Dhinawan boys, where they mob from?
I'm looking out there, I see, some Duncans there and some Hinches.
Some McGrady's in there too, by the looks of it.
Yeah, Toowoomba area.
Yep.
A lot of them, I think, moved up to Toowoomba way, but obviously they have connections to Boggabilla and Toomala down south.
Ooh.
So...
That's football country, that one.
Absolute football country there, You can rock up to any football carnival and just tell them your surname's McGrady, and I reckon you'd get a jersey every time. Talented footballers down that way.
Absolutely, and we're about to commence again. There was a quick try there by the Djaan United side, 4-0. I'll go through the playing list for the Djaan boys. Number 1, Zachary Mossman. 2, Jariah Blackman. 3, Linton Enoch. 4, Ephron Cloudy. 5, Dennis Dow. 6, Julian Christian. 7 is Jamita Harris. 8, Sam Tom. 9, Dani Dempsey. 10, Dal Murphy. 11, Lachlan Braun. 12, Ashton Shrida. 13, David Crampton. 14, Ty Millard. 15, Carly Bowen. 16, Noel Underwood. 17, Clinton Smith. 18, Dablam Mundraby. 19, Andrew Garrett. 20, Isaiah Barnu. 21, Jasper Yusi. 22, Josh Hill. 23, Dylan Doak. 24 is Josiah Tillett. 25, Dean Jones. Well, there you go.
So just as you're going through the team list there, Uncle, number 3 there scored in the corner, which is Linton Enoch.
Wow.
Just went through the motions there. So Julian Christian, anyone that knows anything about the knockout football knows Julian Christian. Just simple stuff there through the middle, and just the 2 passes wide there from the halfback. Had a little bit too much speed out wide. And, went in over in the corner.
I think that Enoch might be a name that we have to watch throughout the carnival this year. But more importantly, I cannot believe just how diligent this young Djaan United side are looking at the moment. They've kind of got the Dhinawan boys a bit perplexed in the first half here. I mean, we're only playing 25-minute halves, but still, blackfella football, every point counts.
Yeah, and I think, the forward pack there of Djaan United looking like a very fit forward pack. Like I say, they just did the simple stuff and went through the motions and played the blackfella football and just let it go out wide to see what happened. And Yeah, the number 3 was a little bit too quick for the winger, and he scored in the corner.
Beautiful stuff there. Conversion successful there by the Djaan United side. The score now is 10-0. And I tell you what, just as we mentioned it, the wind's picked up again.
Yeah, I know it's going to play havoc here, especially for the goal kickers and the fullbacks, I'd imagine, and the wingers. So on the fifth and last and all that sort of stuff. So get a ball up there swirling around. I think I can see a few knock-ons happening here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The best thing about this year's carnival, Uncle, I've got to say, is that we've got our medics on all fields. So our medics are here. They're ready to be activated and mobilised should an incident occur. But more importantly, we have elders on the side of our football fields this year, just so that any shenanigans that happens, that they're there to control the tempo, make sure that everything's right, and the game is played in our way, in our culture, and respected. And here goes a great run there by the number 4 from the Djaan United side in Efron Cloudy. Wow, that was an inside ball, in and away.
Yeah, he decided not to throw that one. Playing a bit of safety football first, I guess.
Gee, he's a tall bit of timber, that number 13 there in Dhinawan Crampton. Geez, he's a big boy for the Djaan United side. Oh, here we go again, in and away from the number 9, takes it back to the H post. He's about to slide over the line. Referee's having a good look at it.
Number 9, Duran Dempsey.
Wow, that was a powerful 10-metre run from a very, very strong player. I'd love to find out some more information about that young fella. I don't think I've ever seen him play here before, but I tell you what, this side is looking cracker hot.
Yeah, I was just looking at the 13 there, Davin Crampton. I believe he was in the Titans system there.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so, or maybe the Cowboys, but I definitely have heard that name before. Strong player for many, many years. As we see the first rotation over there for Djaan United, the 2 props are jogging off. So
well deserved, I reckon.
Yeah, I think it's been a pretty fast-paced opening 10 minutes here. So yeah, they're getting a well-earned rest.
Geez, I'd hate to be a kicker today with the wind.
Yeah, I just I literally have not. It's never been this windy at Redcliffe. I've been out here a few times now, and this is the windiest I've ever seen it. Might be why he tried to go near the sticks. He didn't want to. He stepped off the left to get himself a bit closer to the sticks, I'd reckon.
Young Dempsey takes the kick that makes the 2 points there. Score now is 16-0. And I tell you what, finally the sun's come out now, Ray. So we're all good. We're all ready to rock and roll. We can defrost.
That's right. So if you're on your way out here to the carnival to watch some action out here at Redcliffe today, might be an idea to bring your umbrella, because I reckon we're going to get a bit of sun through here now.
And whilst the boys are walking up to the halfway, I might plug our major sponsors. This event cannot happen without our sponsors for this year. So Health and Wellbeing Queensland Government Deadly Choices, Institute for Urban Indigenous Health, QUT, Queensland Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Health Council, Moreton Bay Regional Council, Coles, Commonwealth Bank, the Infinity Group, Struddies Our Buddies, and the Queensland Rugby League.
Here we go. Chance with the football here.
Now let's see how the Dhinawan boys go. They're inside their 20 now, inside the red zone. Great run there by the number 10 in William Beale. Beale plays the ball. Great pass to the left of the run there. Young Curtly Hammond taken down. Solid tackle there. Oh, again, the defence from the Djaan United side is just extraordinary. Let's see what they can do now. Beale with the ball. Come on, Liam McGrady. Work your magic from the half. Yep, there we go. Short kick. Curved ball.
Ooh. The JT boomerang.
That looked like a boomerang,
yeah,
eh?
That looked like a boomerang. I don't know if it was wind assisted or whether it was just a natural ability there. But
wow.
Just looking at the defence there from Djaan United, I think they might have to go around the edges.
Yeah.
The Dhinawan mob, if they're going to have any impact here. Very strong through the middle at the moment.
Well, here we go again. The Djaan United boys, they're not scared to run from dummy half. The quick short passes and the offload seems to be working, making great ground to gain.
Yeah, Julian Christian there, just taking the line on.
Dhinawan boys certainly warming the shoulders up in the first half of this game on Field 5 here at Redcliffe, home of KO Stadium.
And Munderbury, number 18, out there for Djaan United, was one of the prop rotations, and he looks like a strong player as well, doesn't he? So the two starting props were replaced by another couple of guys who look like they could start as well.
My brother, if he was to run at me, I'd probably let him go through. I would not muck around with that, Ray. I'm sorry.
Chewy on your boot sort of stuff. I had to bend over and pick up the chewy off the boot.
All right, let's see what the Dhinawan boys can do now. I mean, it's only the first game, really. It's the first game for the start of the 2023 season for both teams. So they're still very cold, still very much finding their way. There are some new players being bled into the sides as well, so players need to find their way. Some teams may have travelled in last night.
Correct.
And maybe had a training session last night or late yesterday afternoon. So, trial and error, but such is the game of Murray Blackfellow Rugby League.
Yeah, and don't we love it? You know, that off-the-cuff sort of football.
Yeah.
All year we watch the NRL stuff with the structured football, and that's why we love this sort of stuff.
And Ray, you can't find stuff like that in a textbook. You can't find it.
No, and that's why we get excited for our Indigenous players and other players that play in the NRL that are off-the-cuff rugby league players.
Great one run there by the number 10 in William Beale. Beale now plays the ball. I'd love to see young McGrady there, the hooker, just some darts off the... when he can. Oh, nice little chip there by the... it's a knock-on, I see.
Oh, great pickup. Oh, no, it was 6 again there, and he's put the kick up.
That was a wind assist, right?
Yeah, that was definitely a wind assist, that one. There was no boomerang.
That was hang time, and then we're going left.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Well, I'm not sure what the mindset with that. I mean, it was a clear knock on. Referee didn't pick it up. They played on. I'm not sure whether he saw lack of communication, I reckon, Ray.
Yeah, I'm just watching the number 5 there, Aaron Hinch, sort of shaking his head a little bit. Bit of a rush of blood, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that comes from the great defence from Djaan United. You know, sometimes it makes the opposition do things they don't necessarily want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, the sun's come out now. It's great, you know, being here, being amongst it. This is the one day in my year that I really look forward to, is coming down here to Redcliffe and watching the football. Now, here we go, the Dhinawan boy now working their magic, the big number 22 in... there's no name to him, but I tell you what, that was a pretty decent run, 15 metres now. We're outside of the H post, working towards the middle. Great run there by the number 11 in Shontaine Prince. Prince gets up, plays the ball. McGrady now with the ball.
Shontaine Prince, I know he's a young fella. He's mobs from out Mungandai way. He was playing in the under 16 division, I think, last year. So he's really risen to the occasion this year. So, like I was saying, the young fellas, they're stepping up. So that's great for him.
And welcome to all the families and viewers and the listeners listening in from Mungandai country. Great run now by the number 21 from the Dhinawan boys now. McGrady, he's right in front of the H post. What is he going to do, left or right? Passes the ball off to Matt Marshall. Marshall takes a strong run towards the H post. McGrady now with the dart from dummy half. Wow, solid defence there by the Djaan United side. Crunched in that tackle. Now they're going left of the field. Cut out pass. Not sure whether that was warranted. I mean, there was already 2 players that could have made some ground and was risking it with the sideline to the far left of the field there, Ray.
Yeah, I think if he would have hit young Prince there short, he might have had a chance of sneaking through.
Oh, there you go. What's the referee called there?
Double knock on.
That was the Falcon wannabe, I think. He hit that big back, the big turtle back there from one of them Djaan United side. But no, looking good. Throughout the competition, Ray, I was at the launch Wednesday night here at KO Stadium.
I saw that live,
and I had a look at the teams that are playing this year. There are some awesome names, awesome games playing in the teams this year, right?
Yeah, it's a thing with the draw too, because sometimes you get into a pool where there's some other strong teams.
Yes,
you got to fight your way through the pools.
Yes.
So there were a couple of those that were happening in one of those pools. I'm just looking at the number 24 for the wing out there. I think that's young Victor Dawson's young fella there. He's a young St George boy.
Yep.
His father's out here on the 18 on the other wing.
No!
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
That is beautiful.
The father and son, so I know they've come in from out St George. They used to play in the Toowoomba comp for a little while as well. His father did, that is.
Wow.
And, it looks like his son out there, number 24, for the Dhinawan boys.
Wow, well, that's incredible. Well, welcome to, and I hope all the mob out there, St George Way, are listening in, tuning in.
Great ball there from Julian Christian.
Witters, great tackle around the ankle. Here they go again.
There's Crampton again.
Jeez, he's a man. He's a man machine. That fellow there, Crampton.
Strong.
Wow. Great run from dummy half there. Offloaded the 5'8", offloaded to the second row. Winger's got the ball, could not control the ball. That was a good try, good attempt there, but young Dennis Dow just could not hold on to that ball.
I think that's their first mistake, Djaan United. So obviously they got off to a great start, but there's their first mistake. So as we know in rugby league, sometimes it can be a tale of two halves.
Ray, I think young Dennis, I think he's taking it a bit hard there. I think he saw the try line.
Yeah,
he knew he was going to get the pie.
That's right. He's going to come in and try to make up for it here.
That's
strong
right.
defence.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. He's made up for it. Now, let's see what the Dhinawan boys can do now, getting out of their red zone. Great solid run there from the Dhinawan boys. Grady now offloaded to the number 15. He's now taking the ball up in Donnie Walker. Walker plays the ball. McGrady's with the ball now. Passes off to the left-hand side. They're still working that left-hand side, Ray. They must see something that we can't from up here. But I tell you what, they're working really hard to get it out of their half.
Yeah, I think possibly sometimes teams just go to their strengths, I guess.
Yep.
Try to keep it simple. So maybe their game plans to go left a little bit more. There's that wind coming into play there. But the number 4 there takes it on the bounce and he's away.
Efron Cloudy. Mr. Cloudy's. Oh, wow! Cloudy had the ball ripped from him. Great work there by the number 20 in Deacon Hench. Deacon Hench did the snatch and grab. Well done. Entertaining football, that is.
I see a few Hinch names on the team list there, Uncle, and
yep.
Just having a look down here, I see the coach. Looks like it's Alki Hinch.
Okay.
One of the deadly footballers from Toowoomba Way, and a really good touch player from Boggabilla down that way.
Oh wow! And welcome to all the mob listening in, tuning in from Boggabilla Way as well. And big welcome, and also to the Hinch family who are tuning in as well. Well, I'll tell you what, that was entertaining. There was a bit of a bubble in the middle there. Now we've got a scrum centre of the field. Now, if the Djaan United side have got some fairly flary players that are going to show their magic, I reckon it'll happen in this set. There's Dow again. Solid run by Dow. He's still working the way. They're finding him very hard to tackle. And there you go, mate. I called it early, brother.
Yeah, I was just about to say the Dhinawan boys will probably be happy with probably the last 5 minutes there. There wasn't a lot of stuff happening for Djaan United. And just like that, the Djaan United winger, Dennis Dow, comes in and he's made up for the drop ball there before, the meat pie that he missed.
Well, like I said, in any Murray Carnival football, when it comes to Murray football, the first game is always the game to warm the shoulders, warm the legs, settle the nerves, make sure that everything kind of is controlled. Perhaps this is a sign to come, and as they warm up throughout the day.
Yeah, so the score here is 20-0 at the moment with the kick to come. This wind is really picked up again. The sun is out if you're on the way out here to Redcliffe, but it's very windy.
Well, Brother Ray, lucky I don't have hair, so I'm right. I don't have hair, so I'm right. But if you've got hair, you might have some trouble.
That's right.
Hey, look at conversion successful.
Yeah. I think I just saw number 22 for Djaan United sneak on the field. That is Josh Hill. Just looking out there. And also number 19 has come on the field. That's Andrew Garrett. So I think they've rested Davin Crampton. I don't think he's out there. So they've gone for another 2 rotations there in the forwards. The 15 as well, I think, has come on. Cale Bowen.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, some pretty deadly names in here. Surnames with some very strong family rugby league background, sporting background. But let's see how we go now. Let's get the Dhinawan boys setting the ball for the kickoff. Great kick. The ball's gone straight up. Oh, this will be a curly one.
Taking that one easy.
Yeah, taken very well there by Kyle Bowen. Bowen gets up, plays the ball. And that looks like Barnu, is it? Who's that?
Just trying to get a number there for him. Number 19. Oh, that's that Andrew Garrett.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, the new player that's just come on.
Now the Djaan United side just working through their sets, getting positioned well. It's a slow attrition race, this one, I tell you what. They're just still sizing each other up. But the inside ball now, wow. And again, another ball. What a phase of play this is in rugby league. There was an inside ball to the left, there was an inside ball to the right. Then they passed it out to the right-hand side, stormed off, 15-metre run, try in the corner. Dhinawan boys did not know they were in 6s and 7s. Djaan United, nice try.
Yeah, Djaan United look like a side that can kind of just play simple football and go through the motions, and then they've got some really handy outside backs that kind of just click into gear at the right time there. As you were saying before, Uncle, game one, you don't necessarily want to be running red hot off game one. You just want to go through the motions.
No.
Get the boys in, get their hands on the ball.
Yep.
And that set of 6 there was pretty simple there from Djaan United, and it ended up with a 4-pointer.
Yep. And again, please, families, if you're listening in and you're listening to me and Uncle Ray, come down here to KO Stadium at Redcliffe. It's a great day. There's some fantastic games happening on all fields. All fields are activated today. So if you want to come and watch the women's game, if you want to come and watch the men's game, come down and join us. It's a great day. It's a great family atmosphere. There are plenty of stalls here with some free stuff that you can walk around, a lot of information, a lot of sharing, but more importantly, a great celebration of culture.
I'll tell you what's also deadly about this carnival. I run into a handful of people walking in that I hadn't seen for over 10 years, So had this carnival not been on, I wouldn't have ran into them, So that's the other good thing about coming down here and checking it all out here at KO Stadium. You never know who you're going to bump into.
I agree. Yeah, I totally agree, my friend. Conversion unsuccessful. Score remains 26-0 to the Djaan United side. Oh, well, we'll see what happens now. There's not. I think we're playing 25-minute halves for the competition for this year and last year, which is really good.
The other good thing too this year, Uncle, is in terms of the jerseys. You could create your own jersey, so that's great for families. They can put their designs on their own jerseys. And
hey, look out! They went the short kick here, Ray.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dhinawan boys got the ball back with a quick dart there by the number 7. Jonah Duncan now with the run of the ball. He's 5 metres out of the try line. McGrady's gone to dummy half, passes the ball to the left. Great run there by the number 11 with the big palm, solid palm, runs hard. But young Shantaine Prince tackled hard there by the Djaan United side. McGrady now to William Beale. Beale tackled strongly there by the. That was a strong tackle.
That one a strong tackle.
I think Beale got up a bit shaky after that tackle.
Here's Hinch again. He's having a red hot go here, Deacon Hinch.
He had that in and away, that step. Deadly one.
He did the strip there before and he's looking busy.
Duncan now with the chip to the left. Tried to find some contact there.
What's the referee going to rule here? What did you see there? Is he going to?
He's raced over. 60. Yeah, he's going to give it. There you go, Ray. He's going to give it.
There we go. The boys are on the scoreboard, and that's Duncan there, the halfback.
Awesome.
That's great football there from Duncan. Obviously, he put the kick up, also chased his own kick, and slipped in there in case there was some crumbs, and there were, and he got himself a try in the corner.
Just on bloody half time too. But I tell you what, I was wondering why young Jonah Weldon was chipping the ball all the time to the left hand side. But I tell you what, he choreographed that well because he ended up with the meat pie in the corner. But it's a great strategy. You've got to have two minds when you're playing a game like this. But with that wind assist, you finally got that try. It's pretty deadly.
Yeah, And look, it only takes a couple of tries here and there for the Dhinawan boys to get back into the game and put a bit of pressure on Djaan United. At the moment, they've kind of it's been a bit of a one-way street, so sometimes you just go through the motions there. So that's great. The Dhinawan boys have hit back here, and right on half-time, as you say.
Oh yeah, right on half-time.
So we'll not too sure what the instructions from Coach Elkie Hinch will be to the Djaan boys here at half-time, but we'll soon find out.
Yeah, absolutely.
That one's waved away there. Like I say, the wind's really blowing havoc here. Obviously, you've got to take your tries where you can get them.
Yep.
And if you can get them in the corner, you get them in the corner. But I think they'll be the kickers will be giving the boys the tips. Can you get it around a bit closer for me?
That's it. Well, that's half time there. The score is 26-4 here on Field 5. We'll take a short break. I hope you're enjoying our live stream coverage. Uncle Ray and I will be back with you shortly.
Alrighty. Welcome back here to the second half.
Second half, Ray. Second half. Let's get amongst it.
Yeah, the Dhinawan boys look like they've made some changes here.
Yep.
Which is good. We get to see some different players to what we had in the first half, and Djaan United look like they sent out pretty much the same side that went off.
Yep.
In the last part there in the first half.
Well, this is exciting, and again, welcome back. We are ready to commence the second half between the Dhinawan boys and the Djaan United side here on Field 5. Kick-off now by the Dhinawan boys. Solid kick into the wind. Great solid run by the young fella there from the Djaan United.
But I tell you what, the number 10 there from Dhinawan boys was solid in defence there. That's William Beale.
Wow.
Jeez, that was a great
Low, good action. Wow.
Great technique there from young Beale.
Great work there by young Beale. Dhinawan boys are ready to rock and roll here in the second half. Great solid run there by the number 22 from the Djaan United side. Offloaded the ball now. The number 15 for the Djaan United side. The in and away step. Great run there by Cale Bowen. I tell you what, he looked really, really speedy. I think he was in third gear. Didn't really open up, I reckon.
Yeah. Actually, I think, Uncle, it was number 6, Julian Christian.
Number 6, was it?
Yeah, Julian Christian, I think.
Julian Christian, wow, there you go.
Anyone who knows anything about blackfella football knows Julian Christian.
Yep.
Obviously was down here with the Jets for a little while before he moved back up home. I think he's in the Cowboys system now.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me one bit. Well, wow, I tell you what, that was a quick turnaround. We've got short half times. But again, Ray, you mentioned, I wonder what sort of conversations was had between the respective coaches, between the respective teams. Do we follow our set? Do we don't move from our set? Don't think too laterally, play our sets, play our structure?
Yeah, look, I think in terms of Dhinawan boys, I think it looks like they were trying to be nice and strong and tight in the middle, which young Beale come out and asserted a little bit of authority there, which is great for the boys there. But then again, Djaan United just stuck to their game plan. 3 up the middle, and then let's just go wide and see what happens. You just got to wrap the ball up, Uncle. So Djaan United's just getting too many second phase plays going there and offloads, and
I think that's the killer. The second phase plays. I think so.
I think so.
Anyway, the conversion was successful there. The score now is 32-4 to the Djaan United side here on field 5. But again, I think that when it comes to Murray football, the inside play is always the most lethal play. So you've always got to make sure that if you're defending that play, make sure that you've got the cover defence 2 or 3 in that tackle just to make sure.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not necessarily the lad that's got the ball that you've got to worry about, because you've got 2 or 3 speedsters on the outside waiting to line up, and he just says, well, it's your turn to have a run.
Well, if it's one thing for sure, I know that if you're from Dhinawan boys country, it's a never give up attitude.
Oh, that's right. We've got a coach killer there off the kickoff.
Yep.
Unfortunately, like I say, the wind is very strong here.
Yeah.
Unlucky there for Duncan, who's miskicked that ball that's gone out on the full. So penalty to Djaan United from halfway, and we'll just see now if the Dhinawan boys can hold off here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but again, there's a lot of factors that you've got to take into consideration on days like today, not just the wind. But again, here we go. The big Djaan United side now mobilising in the middle of the paddock. Great run there by the number 10 in Dale Murphy. Murphy gets up, plays the ball really well. Again, another solid run. I'll tell you what, that hooker and the halfback are looking very, very sharp. They're finding players from the Dhinawan boys offside earlier in the piece, and again, Murphy again takes it straight towards the H post. They're obviously getting prepped and set for another cracker of a game. Doak now with the ball, offloads the ball to the number 6. Wow, look at that. I've got no answer, Ray.
Yeah, it's
I've got no answer. That was just methodical.
It's very clean and crisp football there from Djaan United.
Well, it happened so bloody quickly.
Yeah, the defence there, just a bit of a misread.
Yep.
And standing flat-footed, and I guess that's what happens sometimes. But credit to Djaan United, they're creating the defence to do that and stand flat-footed, because they're not too sure what's coming at them.
And you're right. The Dhinawan boys are very flat. It's almost like they're waiting at the line for the Djaan United sides to do something. Yeah. But again, it's wow. That was incredible football. That's very, very crisp football.
It'd be good if one of the young fellas from Dhinawan boys, puts his hand up to be a little bit aggressive out wide. They certainly need, somebody out there to put their hand up and try to do something different in defence. But yet again, the forwards just took the nice 3 hit-ups through the middle. Murphy was very strong in that set, the number 10. And the score now, Uncle, has gone up to 38-4 here on Field 5 out here at KO Stadium.
I just can't believe what we just witnessed there, Ray. Honestly, I cannot believe it was an inside pass. And again, we weren't just talking about the inside passes, but how, it was a deep run from the left. They just, made their way towards the H post, and then the inside runner just kind of took the ball straight underneath, beside the H post. That's just incredible football. Wow.
Sometimes too, Uncle, when you come to these carnivals, teams are very new, like you said before.
Yeah.
They don't always get a chance to train with each other. And communication.
Oh wow! What a kick!
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
So he's made up for the
wow
for the out on the full. So they get a chance to hit back here now. We'll see. We'll see if Prince and Beale and these young fellas, the forwards here, can get the Dhinawan boys going.
I want to see Prince and I want to see McGrady rock and roll.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to see him rock and roll. I reckon they're ready for it.
Some pretty big raps on young Prince. Like I said, the young boy family from out Mungandai way. Obviously taking the step up to have a go at the men's here this year.
Oh, this is going to be great. They're set. I can feel something about to happen here. Dhinawan boys ready to play the ball.
Victor Dawson Senior's gone back out on the field. This is his son here. That's the young fellow I was telling you about.
Oh, yes, number 24.
Yeah, his father's out there at the centres, floating around, number 18.
Number 19, 18, 19 out here. There we go again.
He was super quick back in the day, Victor Dawson, his dad, super quick.
And here we go, the Dhinawan boys now working at right of the football field. Solid tackle there by the number 15, Kyle Bowen. Dhinawan boys now looking for options. Great run there, take for the number 10. He's met vigorously in a tackle there, 5 metres out from their try from the Djaan United try line. We're looking for options here. We're looking for an answer here.
Duncan set up on the right. They decide to go left. There's Prince. He's put a little kick in there.
Yep.
I actually think Prince was sort of in the motion of dropping the ball and put the foot to it. It looked like to me.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a deliberate kick from Prince there.
We really need to see young Harris, the halfback for the Dhinawan boys, start to warm up, play, start to take a little bit of control here.
Yeah. At the moment, Julian Christian's been the main half.
Yes.
Very, very strong and setting things up and organising. Also got himself a try there earlier.
Yep.
But you are right. You'd like to see your halfbacks take control of the game. Number 8, that's Tom there.
Is it? Oh, jeez. There you go. Ray, you hit it again. The inside balls are just killing them at the moment.
There's the 7 there, I think, the halfback.
Great tackle there by the Dhinawan boys. Well done.
To stop Enoch there. Great tackle.
Awesome tackle.
Here's the halfback now.
Wow.
Well done there to the fullback.
Yeah.
Hammond.
Yep.
Curtly Hammond.
And again, see, even just passing the ball is in this type of weather where it's really windy is risky. Chipping the ball is really windy.
Yeah, I think the short, sweet passes at the moment from Djaan United.
Yeah, it's best.
Is best.
Yeah.
And they're just drawing passes at the moment.
Dhinawan boys now working their way out.
Duncan looking to clear it here. Nice line here of defence from Dhinawan boys.
That was a fairly decent boot too by Duncan. Well done. Good run there by Zachary Mossman. Mossman now plays the ball. Taking the ball up, Ashton Schridner.
I was glad you had a go at his surname. I looked at it there before and I thought, let Uncle have a go at that one.
I had to double check it because he's German name, eh?
There
we go, great run.
Again, has he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashton.
Gets up, plays the ball.
Oh, the fullback.
Oh, wow.
There. That worked out all right in the end for the fullback rushing up there. Had to stop and go back on the inside. Forward
pass, you reckon, or what?
It's hard to say.
Touchy's let it go.
There's a touchy let it go.
Yep, forward pass.
Forward pass, yeah. When I say hard to say, because of the wind, Uncle, you know, it looks like it comes out all right out of the hands.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
It's going to be a tricky one for all the officials out here today, that's for sure. Righto, so can Dhinawan boys get out of their 10-metre zone here?
Yep.
Obviously looking to have a couple of backs, maybe to get some strong carts out of here, give the forwards a bit of a rest. They've done, extra defence.
And honestly, my brother, early nerves. That's what I'm looking at. Early nerves here.
Yeah, that's right. And
early nerves.
And Dhinawan boys, like I say, we've got some young boys out here, so might be their first time, you know. They've stepped up, so.
And if it is their first time, welcome.
Yeah, welcome. That's right. And you've got to start somewhere.
Go the Dhinawan boys. Go the Dhinawan boys. The chipping away. Chase.
Tackle. He's got it back, has he? No.
Hey, look out. Oh no. Too many green jerseys here.
Yeah. I think Curtly Hammond there, I think that was only the third tackle. He's tried to create something, and it's gone in Djaan United's favour there. Like you say, Uncle, too many green jerseys there on the turnaround there, unfortunately for the Dhinawan boys. That takes us now to 42 to 4. Still plenty of time left in this one, Uncle, for Dhinawan boys to just go through the motions and try to get a bit of confidence back. Now, the way the wind's blowing here, so we're sitting, the wind's hitting us fair in the face, so that's left to right, and this young fella here has got to kick into the breeze.
Well, there's a fair bit of me going right at the moment, Ray.
There's so much. So I think he's going to have to aim for the left side of the post here and hope that he's got my golf draw, so the old left to right.
Dog leg.
And go straight over the black dot. That's the only thing we can hope for, the young fella here, but we'll soon see what happens.
Yeah, well.
That's where I'd be aiming, to that left post.
Zaya Banu now taking the kick. Banu hesitates. He's come back to adjust.
Off the tee. Similar to my golf tee as well. My ball was always wobbling.
Ray, he's kicked it.
Look at that. And he didn't even go to the left side, Uncle. He stayed to the right. He said, you fellas up in the commentary don't know what you're talking about. I've been kicking for years. That's why you and I are up here, Uncle, and we never ever got to kick the ball. I'll give you the tip. Good on you, young fella. Who did we say that was, Uncle?
He's young Banu.
Number 20. Yeah.
Isaiah.
Wonderful stuff there.
I wonder if he's any relation to Isaiah Senior Banu family here at the Bay, Moreton Bay. But yeah, there you go. So the score now is 44-4 to the Djaan United side.
With the scoreline looking like this, Uncle, and time slowly ticking away, what would be your instructions, do you think, from Dhinawan boys coach? What's their thing now?
Mine would be, forget about the score. It is all about playing your structure. It is all about playing your systems. Not to panic. This is only game one. It's a long weekend of football. And don't overcompensate. Just play your sets and get comfortable with your sets. Because, like I said before, Ray, these boys may have come into camp yesterday. Some may have arrived this morning. So you just don't know where or how far they've come. But for me, it's not to panic. It's just play your sets, have faith in the bloke next to you, and play for your jersey and your mob and your country.
Yeah, good words of advice there, Uncle. I'm sure that sort of message will be going out to the boys later. Duncan here is always...
he's asking questions.
Yeah, he's a very likely type. Uncle, always asking questions. He's happy to take on the defence. He's also happy to let the ball go and look for an attacker hitting the gap.
I'm not going to lie, I like the look of him.
Yeah,
I like the look of him.
He's a natural footballer, you know. He's just got natural ability. He's always around the ball. You sort of mentioned the halfback there for Djaan United. It's a little bit of a different type of a halfback compared to Duncan. Here we go, Uncle. Looks like Dhinawan boys. Oh, unfortunately, he's lost it there. I think it's number 5. That's Aaron Hinch.
I tell you what, that young Beal there, number 10 for the Dhinawan boys, that was a bloody solid run. Yeah, solid run.
He's definitely strong player there. He looks like a young fella as well. So Dhinawan boys' future, is looking bright there if they can hang on to some of these young fellas.
He looked like he copped a bit of a bump in the knee in that run there, but I tell you what, he's looking pretty sharp at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, young Hinch looks like he's hurt himself here. Not too sure if he accidentally copped something to the face.
I tell you what, I'd hate to be the outside centre that's marking that number 22 for the Dhinawan boys. Have a look at the size of that tall timber.
Yeah.
We don't have a name for him on our team in the team sheet, but I tell you what, ladies and gents, he is a monster and he looks super fit.
Yeah. If you know the number 22 guys, hashtag his name. Put it in the comments there.
Yes, please, because he is a man mountain. Wow.
If you know the 22 is here for the Dhinawan boys.
Looks like we're having a bit of a committee meeting there in the meeting. Look, Ray, I just wanted to mention the jerseys and the designs are magnificent this year. I'd love to know the story behind the jersey and what it represents and what it means to the people in the mob. When you come to Murray Carnival, that's what people come for. Their connection, their mob, and they hang around the field. I'd love to know the story of that design there for the Dhinawan boys.
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, there's families there from all over in the Dhinawan boys, so I'm sure there is a story there, Uncle, around that jersey. I think it is a great idea that they've let the teams design their own jerseys this year if they wanted to.
And here they go again, the Djaan United side working their way out. Again, going through their sets, met solidly there by Duncan. Duncan with a solid hit. Wow.
Not only can he attack, he's a handy defender as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Great play of the ball there.
The 12 took on the 22 out there, Uncle.
I can't believe that.
He had a crack at him there.
Yeah.
That's Ashton. It was a strong run, but the 22 stood his ground there.
No, it's still
He's
going. The number 10
again.
there from the Djaan United side.
Yeah. Halfback was looming, but he couldn't get the ball away.
No, referee's picked up a bit of a McGrady there, doing a bit of a dance on top of...
Oh, geez, that was a strong hit there by the 14. He's coming. That's Ryan Duncan. Strong, low and hard there.
Here they go again. What have they got? Oh, here we go. There he is again. Now, Ray, I can't see his number. Can you see that young fella's number?
I thought it was the 20, but I'll have a look. It could be the 5 again. You know, yeah, Dennis. Might be number 5, the winger.
Dennis Dow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looks like,
Number 5,
Yeah, number 5, Dennis Dow. Yeah, well, there you go.
He's definitely made up for the ball that he dropped before, Uncle. If you remember in the first half, he was filthy with himself.
Oh,
he
God.
come in and made a tackle after that. He wanted to make up for it, and I think that's a double for him now. Well, I think the good thing I can see here, Uncle, if I was look over at the Dhinawan boys, the attitude of them is still pretty good. The heads are up. Sometimes you see some teams after they've had a few points put on them, the heads go down and they look a bit dejected. But not the Dhinawan boys. Their heads are up there and the energy still looks pretty positive.
And again, it's early days. Game day, first day. Work through your sets, go from there.
Conversion unsuccessful there, so the score remains 48-4 to Djaan United. If you've just tuned in here with us, we're down on field 5 out here at Redcliffe. Djaan United, we believe, are a team from up north, possibly Cairns and Townsville.
Yep.
And the Dhinawan boys, looking at some of the names here that I see, I believe, Toowoomba, I see some Bogabilla surnames here, Tumala, that sort of stuff. So welcome to you guys.
Yes.
As well.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, days like today, when you're on, on country here, it's really, really good to get all of our communities together from all across Southeast Queensland, Far North Queensland, Torres Straits, coming down here to Redcliffe to play footy.
Oh,
They've got the short kick.
And it's worked.
They've got it again.
There we go. And he's got up. They've let him get up. That's that Aaron Hinch that went down before. We thought he was hurt. There's young Beale.
Yeah.
So Crampton's come in there and put a strong hit on him.
Come on, Dhinawan boys. They're off again to the right.
That was lucky. I thought that was a knock on him. Must have just caught it before it hit the deck.
A little bit of fatigue sitting in here, eh?
Just a little bit.
Albeit it has been a fast second half. Very, very fast game.
They look like they're going to come left here. Duncan's on the left here.
Here they go again.
He's looking for options.
Oh, wow. What about the offload by Duncan? Still going.
He's over.
He's over.
You beauty.
What a strong, powerful run there by Duncan. The straight in your face, palm to the chest.
And I think it's absolutely well deserved. He's tried his heart out all day. He's looked for options. And the defence of Djaan United was good out wide, so it forced Duncan to run. And he said, "No worries, boys, I'll accommodate you." And he's carried a couple over for a great try.
And you know what, Ray? You know what? 30 seconds ago, you basically said he's asking questions. He's going up to the line. He's looking for options, and then all of a sudden he turns the afterburner on, and the big in and away, and the big bloody palm to the chest.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, very strong player there, Duncan. That's what you want your halfback to do too, Uncle. You want to ask questions of the defence.
Yeah, agreed.
There wasn't really anything on as such. He's just such a good player.
He made something out of nothing.
Absolutely. He absolutely created everything there, Duncan. There was absolutely nothing on.
Hinch now with the kick.
Let's hope he allows for the win here. Well, he has, and he's brought it back, has he, Unc?
We saw that come around.
We saw
that come around, Ray. We saw that come around.
He was on a par 3. He played with the wind. He just went with the pitching wedge there. He just went straight up in the air and let the wind do the rest. But the scoreline here now is 48-8. Djaan United's up. And like I say, Duncan just created his own space and got one over for a great try.
That was a good try there by young Aaron Hinch. That was a good conversion try. That ball is just sitting up in the air, eh? It's just sitting up in the air. Wow.
Ball out in one hand there. Any kids watching out there, don't do that.
Yes.
2 hands.
Play the ball by Ashton. They're working towards the H post now.
Yeah, straight up the middle again. Christian looking left, looking right, decided to go right. Crampton holds the ball up there.
Wow. Oh, well, we've lost the ball here. All right, let's see where we go here. Got to play the ball again.
Do they go the edges here again, Uncle, or do they just straight through the middle, do you think?
I reckon we're going to see young Josh Hill to the left of the H post. No, he's run the phase ball. Going left. Now to the number 28.
23, I
23,
think.
is it?
Yeah, Dylan Doak.
Dylan Doak. Again, just going through their set play. Looking for options, looking for opportunity. Dhinawan boys slow to cover the defence on the line. They are defending the line, and they've just spent the past couple of minutes under a little bit of pressure there. But, we've come up with another try to the Djaan United side.
Djaan United really good at getting numbers running at the defensive line. And they're creating doubt in the defender's spine out there. And sometimes they make it look simple, but there is lots of numbers running at the defence out there.
Well, there you go. Young Dylan Doak gets the pie in the corner. Score now is 52-8 to the Djaan United side with a kick to come. And just on cue, the wind picks up, Ray.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. So I was just thinking to myself, gee, who's this wind today? Unbelievable. And that time the ball's gone far right and short.
Well, I believe that's full
full-time,
time.
is it?
That's full time here on Field 5 at Redcliffe KO Stadium, home of the Dolphins. We've got the game between the Dhinawan boys, 8, Djaan United 52, in Game 2 of the 2023 Murray Carnival here in Redcliffe.